some other towns, and they're a lot smaller than us. What I realized is they don't have the services we have, and most importantly, the people that care about people and lift people up, and that's what we do here in Manchester. So those that are helping everyone in this room, congratulations. Let's lift each other up right now. Thank you. And I guess this is an official chamber event, right, Millie?
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes.
Welcome,
And that means
everyone.
there's probably booze somewhere. We're hiding it from the children. But I'm going to call on Kevin O'Brien, the president of the chamber, to say a few words. Kevin?
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
But I want to begin by saying I happen to be a senior and I am a member of AARP. And I have had to learn for my business how to use smartphones and computers and things like that. And I know how hard and confusing it can be for people to be able to figure it out. And I have a real good friend who I think is very smart, and his granddaughter gave him a smartphone. And he calls me up like 3 times a day asking me, how do you do this, how do you do that? So the fact that you guys are here to be able to help with this great facility is a wonderful thing, and I'm sure you're going to be a big service to your community. And so looking at my notes that Millie gave me, we think that we're just excited for you to be here, and we wish you the best going forward. And thank you again for having us.
We're going to have a ribbon cutting. I'd like to invite Senator Rahman up.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for having me. Thanks to the chamber, and I want to say a special thanks to Michelle. The first time I met with Michelle was chasing me, MD, I need your help. I said, Michelle, what do you need? And then Michelle was talking. I said, seems like you need really not just a little help, you need a lot of help. Let's go, we sit down. So I had a meeting with her, great meeting, and she gave me also tour the park. And the beautiful bicycle she bought for our seniors and disabled, giving the tour there. She have no place to keep that. So she asked me she need to build something, and I promised her, I said, you got it. I'm going to build for you. So you have that, am I right?
We're partnering with the town now to be able to provide access in the Charter Oak Park building.
So the moral of the story is the town helps sustain
Right.
again.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah. So, but we are bringing all grant he needed. Yeah. So another story I want to tell you. During the pandemic, I got a lot of phone call because I created a small community center, a Bangladesh Bhavan Community Center, 9 Galmon Street. And reason I create that, so many people call disabled or the seniors, they said, hey, I can't make the appointment for vaccination, or I don't have the computer. So we open day and night 24/7 over there to making the appointment for people need desperately. I think this place will replace those problems. Now, you're gonna have the computer, you can come in here, you can learn and earn, and you can dance and do whatever you need to do. Am I right? So yes. So thank you, Michelle, for creating this for our community. This place is gonna bring our community together. And you need it. Long deal. Again, thank you, Mr. Mayor, for supporting also. And
Let's cut a ribbon.
cut it even. Thank you.
These guys over, because they're going to help me cut it.
Yes, yes.
Here's the key. This is why I tuck my tie in, because that's when I go cut my ties off. Ready? You're gonna help me. Don't put don't put your hand there, because you know what happens. So outside with me, okay? Someone's gonna give me a 3, 2, 1.
Okay, ready? 3,
2, 1.
Hold on, Kevin's got it.
All right.
Kevin's got a little announcement here.
Michelle, on behalf of the business here, and we want to tell you how we sincerely appreciate you being a member. We want to support you as much as we can. So thank you so much for being here.
All right, let's go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
Thank you.
Go Tech Center. I like that.
You guys did a good job.
Your community cares volunteers, and I just wanted to introduce Michelle. I want you to think of 2 words when you think of Michelle and this tech center. That was her vision. I want you to think of the word no, and I want you to think of the word go. So that woman does not take no for an answer. There can be no business plan to download, no boot camp to go learn how to do what she did, and your community cares, and now the tech center is all because of Michelle. So thank you for letting us be part of your team. And I was supposed to give kind of a more traditional bio, so I guess I'll just say UConn alum, physical therapist, did home visits, over 20 years in the business. Her compassion, her medical intuition is amazing. So anyone who wants to join our team as a tech coach, a classroom helper, or even a non-tech breeder, we would love to have you. So I'm going to turn things over to Michelle now.
I'm coming. And the support of the town, I really can't say too much, so happy you all are here. I'd like to introduce Rhonda, who is our keynote speaker, that will be able to do a much better job than I am. She's recently retired from Manchester Public Schools and the Race and Equity Coordinator, and she is now the president of the African American and Black Affairs Council. So thank you so much for being here.
Gilbert, and I have my notes. I am an AARP member. I am over 65, so I just want to put all of that out there. I am definitely a senior citizen, and I'm not ashamed of it because I'm a vibrant member of the Manchester community. If there's anyone who feels like there's a stigma attached to aging, just get rid of those ideas whatsoever. Okay, so now I'm going to get started.
It's just me, don't worry about it.
It's just you. So I am the president of the African American and Black Affairs Council of Manchester. I've actually lived in this town for 30 years. I've raised my children here, and I am blessed to have 3 grandchildren. And as Michelle said, I did retire from Manchester Public Schools after 27 years of service. However, that totals 40 years as an educator. Yay, yay, yay. I'm still giving gratitude to all of our ancestors, and definitely to everyone who's here today for this particular initiative, I guess, that's so important for our older population and also for those who are disabled. I had to write everything down, and I'm not ashamed of it because I know I did forget something.
After today, you're gonna type it and print it, don't worry about it.
But yeah, that she's put into this project or initiative. Thank you, Michelle. I know it takes a lot of work. I know that you're working in partnership with the town. I know that this particular tech center, it will enrich the lives of the disabled and senior citizens of our town by exposing them to technology and providing access to social media while combating social isolation, which is so important, and the loneliness that sometimes occurs in this population. As I said before, I am a baby boomer, and I'm proud of it. And I often have, oftentimes I need support with technology. Just ask my kids. They are so tired of me. Mom, what are you doing now? Mom, didn't I tell you that already? And so, as a result, I'm inviting all of you who are here today to please come, to volunteer, to come spend some time here at the Tech Center. You are more than welcome to bring your energy and support to the Tech Center. So thank you. I just want to say thank you so much. And once again, thank you so much, Michelle.
For having me. So I'm Joel Cox, Director of Human Services for the town, as Michelle noted. Over the last few years, I've been very happy to have been able to offer some support to your community cares and to work with Michelle as they offer their valuable services to Manchester residents. And so I'm very excited to be here for this ribbon cutting and to see your community cares continue to grow. As one of 15 agencies that currently receives funding support in my human services budget, your community cares is an integral part of our mission to promote the health and well-being of the Manchester community, its residents, visitors, and neighbors, and obviously they do it very, very well. So congratulations to Michelle and your community cares, and thank you for helping to keep Manchester as a standout that continues to move forward with innovative and quality supports to our older and disabled community members. I look forward to seeing what we can do together.
The recreation supervisor for the Neighborhoods and Families Division. We oversee the Eastside Neighborhood Resource Center, which is housing the Your Community Cares Tech Center. Just would like to thank Michelle for this awesome partnership. I think both my division and her organization are committed to kind of serving our underrepresented and marginalized communities. And I think having Michelle here kind of on a full-time basis would really allow us to kind of not only expand our scope of offerings, but really kind of further see, you know, where we need to be kind of putting our time and efforts into this Manchester community. So really, you know, it's an incredible crowd. Thank you all so much for being here on a Monday afternoon. But I think other than that, enjoy some pizza, enjoy some ice cream. We're all gonna be hanging out, and thank you again for coming out today.
Thank you.